Think of your savings locked away in a high-yield CD, growing nicely. Now, imagine an emergency hits. Do you know exactly what it will cost you to access that cash early? That's the critical question when dealing with certificates of deposit, and today we're diving into the specifics for BrioDirect CDs. What are their early withdrawal penalties, and how do they actually calculate them? BrioDirect, a division of Webster Bank, is known for competitive CD rates. But like all traditional CDs, they are a time deposit. You agree to leave your money in for a set period, and in exchange, you get that locked-in, high APY. Break that agreement, and you pay a price. For BrioDirect, those early withdrawal penalties are typically structured based on the term of your CD. It's usually expressed as a fixed amount of interest, whether or not that interest has actually been earned yet. Here's the breakdown based on their standard disclosures, which are always subject to change, so check your specific agreement. For shorter-term CDs, like their 12-month CD, the penalty is usually 90 days of simple interest on the amount of principal you withdraw. That's about 3 months' worth of interest. Now, for longer-term CDs, the penalty can get steeper. For example, a 2-year or longer CD term might carry a penalty of 6 months of simple interest on the principal withdrawn. The key takeaway is, the longer the term, the higher the penalty generally is. So, how does the math work? Let's take a simple example. Say you have a 12-month BrioDirect CD with a $10,000 principal and you decide to withdraw it early. Since the penalty is 90 days of simple interest, the bank will calculate 90 days of interest on that $10,000 at your CD's locked-in annual percentage yield. They will deduct that amount from your principal before they give you the money back. If the penalty is greater than the interest you've actually earned so far, they will take the remainder directly out of your original deposit, meaning you could lose some of your principal. It's also important to note that penalties only apply to the principal balance. BrioDirect does allow you to withdraw any accrued interest before maturity without a penalty, though this will reduce your overall earnings. Also, penalties are typically waived in cases of the death or legal incompetence of the depositor. The bottom line is that CDs are best for money you are absolutely sure you won't need until the maturity date. If you need some flexibility, you might look into other options like a high-yield savings account or a no-penalty CD, if BrioDirect or another institution offers one. Understanding these penalties is crucial for smart saving. Always read the fine print in your Truth in Savings disclosure. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.